Yo, it's the boy Kyle again, and I'm back for part 2 of Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. Last time we seen Gebel, and Grimmery like on the Galley Minerva. Gebel is not feeling like himself, obviously, doing stuff like that he normally wouldn't. And like we're here supposed to meet our contact, whoever that's supposed to be. That is gross. That is a giant fucking rat. Ooh, language. Let me watch. And who was this lovely lady? Why she kicked it? I got a sword. Thought she kicked it when I first played it because I had boots equipped it. How you know my name? That's pretty suspect.
You know who I am, and that means
I'm sorry.
I would never not laugh at Johanna's walk.
so. This is our contact.
Yes, it is.
Yes, the church sent me.
The
As you
beautiful
can
lady
see,
known as
I
Dominique.
know a thing or two about expelling demons.
An exorcist. And we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
Yes, we're lucky to have you, Dominique. We are so
Church
lucky to
you,
have you
Miriam.
on our side.
Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important, but you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
And don't miss out on a single one.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Gebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Castlevania.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Where were you?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then?
I
I
decided for
asked
me.
you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Gebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
No, you're not. You would have asked if, you would have asked if you wasn't sorry.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right?
I'm all right, thank you.
Why do you sound like you belong in Fable?
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne,
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
Take me to the great indoors. Johanna's walk animation will forever be the funniest thing.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Seems secure or it is secure? I kind of need a definite answer.
Yes, agreed.
But it is a safe location. Like, this will be your central
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
hub. But I will. It doesn't
Don't
matter.
be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
Yes, you will only get
That's
in
not
the way.
point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right, but we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform
Thank you.
I know you're strong, but
Get alchemy running.
be careful.
Get alchemy shop running, and the next time you go to the right.
I will.
Okay, like this will be our central hub. To the right, this is where Johannes does your alchemy, like all your crafting, cooking, and your save room. So like, let me do that right now. So that's your save point right there. Your alchemy lab.
Here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
Yes, it
So,
is.
what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Okay. Alchemy is as simple as like
What'll it be?
alchemy is simple as like getting the material and like putting the set items together. Like so like I got a short sword, but like with a long sword, like I'm like follow the components such as like this is 2 pieces of bronze and 3 pieces of iron.
I'll go with
Say yes. All you do is like craft the materials together and boom.
All done.
And there's that item.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
Basically, I'm like, find recipes and bring them to him. That's all it is.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful.
Basically, like I'm gonna like find the items to upgrade your shards till I take them to the maximum capacity.
Try it when you get the chance.
I think
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
And cooking increase stats off the first, like off the first portion of any meal will increase your stats. After that, it's just health increase or health restoration, not increase.
Are you eating properly? What are we transmuting this time?
So like let's say like if I was to make this rice ball, the first time I eat it is max 10 HP and plus 2 constitution. Like, and after that it's just a health like a health restoration. Yeah, like the same with all these items. So like part of maxing out your stats is also eating, enhancing shards. Since like at the health, since I have the head flow currently increased,
I'll go with this.
1 bronze increases to rank 2, making it a bit stronger.
I'll go with this.
Once you get past a certain rank, the materials change.
I'll go with
So
this.
like now the head flow is at level 4. Instead of requiring bronze, it requires steel to upgrade. And so forth with every item. So like don't just think, okay, like I have 9 pieces of bronze, let me upgrade it to the max. No, it will change at level 3 and level 6 it changes. Or level 4, I say, like level 4 and level 7, that's when the material changes. And this one I'll be focusing on more of a strength build. On my previous playthrough, it was more of a
I'll go with this.
mixed magic build and luck. Magic and luck was my main concern.
Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
And I got a pirate hat. Makes cutscenes off like hilarious, but
It started when the interest
I'm a One Piece fan, what you expect.
shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive.
They had that cream. Dollar
The
bills,
guild
you know?
members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons. So they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
Now we know. Like see how like the head flow is now bigger. Long sword. That's a bit stronger than a short sword. Well, what can I expect? It's a different sword.
Miriam, welcome.
And this is your shop.
Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
I kind of mind, but okay. Whatever excuse you want to give me, I'll take it.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I love this theme, though.
I can
So
also
relaxing.
buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified.
Yes, purified. Yes, purified demon shards. I like how you think.
I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go.
Yes, once everything hits grade, like my grade in rank 9, that's
And
the
more
limit.
importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption.
That is not true in this
It
game.
may accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now,
Yes, the more you craft items at Alfred's alchemy lab, the more items she gets here. Because like, now that the longsword's here, after I crafted it over at Alfred's place. Yeah, but like, here's our weapon types. Boots, daggers, swords, clubs, great swords, katanas, which I might use later on, spears, whips, and firearms. My main set of weapons tend to be swords and katanas. Everything else is decent. Well, great swords have like a lot of wind up, and whips, they're fun to use. But firearms, I hate firearms. I feel like they do little to no damage and are not worth the
what are
not
you
worth
looking
the
to
time.
buy?
Yeah, but like here, like buy your potions, your your ethers, your like status healing equipment, waystone, which is like basically like your teleporting crystal back to this location only, and your ingredients, and some more alchemy ingredients as well. And you see these items, 8-bit coin, 16 and 32-bit coins. These build some of the 8-bit weapons, which are some of the, I won't say strongest weapons in game, but they have the potential to, like, not game breaking, but early game, they're kind of good. Late game, they're alright at best. By the scale arm, so this gives me the most
Is this
defense at
right?
the moment.
Many thanks.
I will buy a few
Is this right? Many
potions
thanks.
and
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where they all have troubles that need resolving.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come.
yes, there are side quests in this game. I would do them if I see
there
them
are
on the
still
way.
demons outside. Oh, they're so scary.
She sounds straight from Fable.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Yes.
Photographic?
Photos, yes.
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
Post it on the ground.
What?
I felt
Really?
corny saying that.
Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it.
We're not getting the silver bromide for quite a bit, so we'll get it eventually, but not now. And meet the most intense lady ever.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
They came out the trees, man. They came out the trees.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
Wow, she has a real hate boner for these guys.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right.
She
I'll do it.
really is intense.
Here's what I've turned up on monsters.
From the first enemy, we will avenge her husband's death.
Help my husband.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay. And the enemies we gotta slay are the Morts. The typical enemy, the most generic enemy we was watching. Okay, now that door is unlocked. And here's where you plant your crops at, talking
I'm glad
to this
these
guy.
fields are rid of those monsters, but they're in a terrible state.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
Hi, Harry.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow?
Rice, corn, potatoes.
Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right. I'll...
Good.
Sound like a sweet deal. I want some corn.
Can you plant this?
Sure.
I want some sweet corn on the cob. Then there's... I
What a
forgot her name.
bloodbath. We were slaughtered.
She look a lot like Silva. Like, a lot like Silva from Castlevania 3.
But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting.
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
No, it was not.
Humble too.
Abigail.
My name is Abigail. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial.
Of course.
But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie like you should have no trouble finding such things. Can I count on you? I'll see that you're...
I'd be happy to...
Thank you. Then, let me show you.
Okay, with Abigail, you give her certain items, and that's the quest.
Thank you.
Okay, like
How
with this
are you?
one, now she want a tunic. I recently had one equipped that I'm not using anymore, so just give her this,
Here's what you asked for.
This is it.
and boom, she gives you your reward.
Right.
Next is a ring.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if I got a ring.
Hello.
Do I? No, I do not. Just the rest of the ring. But like, the more items you give her, the better the equipment gets by the end. But now we proceed to the danger. All the exploration and acquisition out the way now. See, like how it says, one more dead. The game keeps tracks of it for you, so you're not just guessing. Like, how many did I slay so far? Okay, got the bone toss. floor, come down here. Wait, let me see first. Like I said, like no survivors. Okay. That's not letting me come down here. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got to destroy this or something, because I know this is the floor down here. Okay. It's not letting me get down there. So like, this is there is an area below here. Or is it the well I'm thinking of? A base lard. Always a weird name for a sword. Base lard. The only base lore we acknowledge is CTC. Boom. Okay. Had to fall down a great distance. But yeah, like I'm gonna come down here and get an 8-bit coin. And I'm gonna cash that coin in now. For a sword, short sword that I want. You know what? Nah, like I'll do it on my next visit there. Let's proceed with the castle. And I won't be trying to grind for shards. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, oh well. Pull the lever. And boom, the castle gates open. This room, you will see this room a lot. This is how you know you're transitioning to a different area. And pose like a JoJo character. And we proceed. So dark and spooky. We're at the entrance of the castle. Now the song that played in every trailer that this game had. Another Mort Sling. One more, and that quest will be complete. And that is 5 more. Boom. New demon added to the archive. Yeah, it's like a typical Castlevania game. Well, like a typical Metroidvania game. Just proceed through the hall, like enemies just come out of everywhere, and do your best to sling them off. Yeah, Metroidvania at its, this is top tier Metroidvania like games. A pool of blood. That don't really sit that well with me. But as soon as we explore the castle, it's time to end the part. I think I went on long enough. Let's save the game. And I will see you next time in part 3. Kawakin out.